Growing up, I was taught all man was created equal. Then I saw an ink blot of America draped in fecal. And preachers got caught, this hypocrisy in cathedrals. And leaders get shot, yeah, democracy can be lethal. These presidential plots are anything now but regal. The fight for civil rights was on many nights deemed illegal, which complicates a plight pushing politics for the people. Gaslighting's truly feeble, so see-thru, we don't believe you. Which begs a simple question: who's best equipped to govern? Deadbeats of democracy or relics of our republic? There's 48 in one hand and the other life for dozen. Arbitrary is the map because nobody fell in love with domestic diplomats intent to make the pinches fat, shifting back and forth and back again to make the system crap. Elected aristocrats don't have my interest at hand, so either stand up for our rights or take a seat and disband. What's your plan? Shake well, magic 8-ball, please divine. Where these gremlins gonna go when there is no place to hide? From the stall group of 9 to the flawed blue line. Pray tell, they fell, but then tried a few times, like the news headlines, where the stories getting traction for the controversial ruling seen in Dobbs versus Jackson. Strange sense of satisfaction for the visceral reaction of the masses as a gasman after apathetic fashion, in which alleged protectors defect and become oppressors. Regrets in retrospect to the conscientious objectors, fighting bigot resurrectors, permeating every sector, intrinsic and quite explicit. So please miss me with the lecture. Pressure, bashing and flagging, then asking for our approval, refusing a self-recusal, supposedly though you're neutral, basking in tongue lashing with actions that only prove to brutalize our trust the same way that the boys in blue do. Through heinous situations, also draining on our patience, left to protest in the wake of these tainted investigations. If precincts are complacent and they train de-escalation, the effect should be better ingrained in my estimation. Saw outrageous in black skin, beat a man who could be kin, knocked them down and picked them up so they could swing on them again. Just the latest in the trend that runs deeper, let's not pretend this isn't awful or unlawful. FOP could not defend. This should easily offend anybody who takes an oath to serve in a public office or who registers to vote. From Memphis, Tennessee to communities on the coast, check the post to see the things that people truly value most. Speaking of so-called values, some governors played a martyr, skeptic of voting metrics, so ethics is a non-starter. In bed with gun runners who murder our sons and daughters while feuding from hunting humans to shipping them off in charters. But never will we barter, new agendas on the rise, women's rights and social strides, yeah, we're closing the divide. From patrols to gun control, we know we'll surely turn the tide. Once momentum's on the side, ain't gonna be nowhere to hide. Catch the vibe?